Today we did max effort squats with speed pulls. We did safety squat bar against blue bands to a box. The blue bands are roughly 210 pounds of tension at the top, depending on the individual's height. Here I am here hitting 4 1/4. Krishan also is doing 425 pounds plus the blue bands. You see he moves his feet out a lot. We're trying to work on that. Here I am, 515. This is I'm trying to work my pickup. I had to raise the rack height after this one. You can see my knees are kind of forward from the start. Start to hunch my back a little bit. See how Sean does. His pickup's a little bit better than mine. You see, he kind of relaxes on the box with his butt, sticks his feet out, but he still smokes the weights. Real strong guy. Here we go with a 605. I forgot to raise the rack height. That was Krishan's rack height. I kind of good morning it out of the rack. Threw my form off from the start. Somehow I still sat down and knocked it out, but it was not pretty. 605 on the safety squat bar, it'll definitely pull you forward, so that's something I'm definitely going to look at. Krishan also 605 and is raw. See, this time he really keeps his feet in check, so his form's getting a little bit better as we went along, which is great. And then here's me with 6 1/4. Someone must have moved the camera. It's ugly as heck, but hey, it's a PR, so I'll take it. After that, we speed pulled. We did 4 sets of 1 at 225 plus the minis, which is roughly 200 pounds of tension at the top. Did 4 singles, working on our speed and our form. Once we completed the 4 singles, we started adding chain in the middle. Started with 2 chain and just kept working our way up. The chain's also a little bit harder than the bands at lockout sumo because the tension kicks in right at the top where you're trying to push your hips through. So each set we just kept adding chain, and the chains are 20 pounds a piece. Yep. So we started with 2, which would be 40 pounds of tension, and just kept working up. So the last set we had 100 pounds of chain at the top, as well as the bands, which are constant. So it's really teaching us to accelerate not only through the whole movement, but through the lockout itself, which where Krishan and I both struggle at is the very top of the lockout. So by throwing the chains in the middle, we're able to really have to accelerate and pop our hips at the top. Here we're using one of Louis' new inventions from Westside. Really works your quads and hips. If you want to get real froggy, you can hold a band or a plate, but the squats really wore us out. But we had 3 sets here, really working on our quad and hip strength to help with the lockout, especially with the hips. Like I said, that's where I struggle at, so I'm really working my hips on this day. Hitting my weaknesses so I don't have any. After that, we had Krishan hit the back attack. Krishan, his low back's is his biggest weakness right now, so he's going to live on this thing until we correct that. This I call the Shane Sweat Special, the partial reverse hyper. Really helps your glutes. If people have trouble with glute activation, this will definitely solve it. To finish the workout, we just hit 50 straight leg curls with a band. Sometimes we'll do a set of 100 and work the rep schemes, and today we just worked on 50 straight reps without stopping so we can build some blood up in the hamstrings. After that, we just finished the workout with abs, and away we went. Real happy with the day. Krishan hit a huge PR from last week. I got to squat to a mat lower and still PR'd, so when you're PR, I mean, you can always nitpick your form, but at the end of the day, if you're getting better, you're getting better. As Krishan always says, up is up. And that was pretty much our workout today, and like I said, I'm happy with it.